Conceptually, I think most entrepreneurs believe that right now, monetizing popularity is hard. But I'd like your opinion, which is harder, to achieve popularity or then to monetize the popularity?
I think the second is harder. I think it's harder to monetize. Everyone asks this question. They say, okay, so how do you convert from the non-monetary economy to the monetary? How do you convert from attention, reputation to cash? And the answer is no one single way. So everyone thinks about it in terms of the platforms. How is Facebook going to make money? How is Twitter going to make money? But actually, I don't think it's the wrong way to think about it. The point is that each one of us are our own platform. I think each one of us has to figure out our own way to convert from our reputation to money. Now, you actually have a good way to convert from reputation to money, right? You have a company on one side, and you have a following on the Twitter side, and you tweet about your company in a way that both adds value to your Twitter audience and drives traffic to your company.
Some people believe that, but okay.
Hey, I follow you not just because I'm signing up because you're interviewing me. I get value from that, and I think that's fundamentally that's all of our jobs out there is to build an audience the right way. Give them something of value that keeps them and grows them. Then how you convert that reputation, everybody's going to do it differently. So if you're a professor, maybe it's tenure you want. If you're a speaker, maybe it's a speaking gig you want. Maybe you're an engineer and you want to get a better job, and you're building your reputation to, in a sense, enhance your CV.
But in our case, I think giving my book away or you giving your book away will lead to a lot more keynotes. Problem is, Hyperion, or in my case, Portfolio, they don't get a cut of our keynote speeches, right? So they're not looking at it like, yeah, hallelujah, guy, you made, beaucoup bucks speaking, but thank you very much, you gave away our sale.
You have identified the key problem in free and publishing right now. And this is actually, it resembles the problem in music. So the problem in music is misaligned interests, right? So, I'm going to go to music just for a second because I know we have the music conference kicking in. Everyone says the music industry is in collapse. It's not. The music industry is fine, except for one single part of it, which is publishing, which is the label. So, more music being recorded and made than ever before, more music being listened to than ever before, more concerts, more licensing, more sync, more merchandise. You name it. It's all working really well, except for the sale of discs and recorded music. What the labels decided to do is they said, okay, we have a misalignment. We're all focused about these discs, and yet the rest of the industry is focused on certain connecting fans and fans. So we need to align our interests with the industry, and that means get out of just selling music and start doing what they call 360, which is representing the artists and things like their management, their tour management, their licensing, their merchandise, and all this kind of stuff. Basically, seeing the world the same way the artists see, which is agnostic about where you make money, but basically establishing a fan base and then finding some way to monetize. Okay. Books are a similar problem. The problem is that your and my interests are misaligned with our publishers. Our publishers want to sell books. And frankly, we want to sell ourselves, right?
I want to rent myself, but you can sell out. I just want to rent.
Fair point. But you write books. You write books as a way to condense your ideas in one form, and then you sort of customize it, customer by customer, in case speeches, etc. A lot of business book authors work that way. Your publisher doesn't participate in any of that. So one of the questions is, could you do a 360 for books? Could a publisher represent you not just in the published form, but also as a speaker, maybe as a consultant, maybe take equity stakes in your spin-off project, etc. I think the answer is initially that the problem will be exactly the same as the 360, which is that labels are bad managers. They're really not good at everything. They're especially not good at
why they got to where they are, right?
And publishers are probably bad speakers bureaus right now. But looking forward, as you're going to start a new publisher, I think you might want to align your interests better with the author and all the other ways to maximize.
So, before